Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is for the WFC Hometown Heroes Championship.
Well, fans, they say that a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Well, look at these. Look at all these pictures here.
What in the world are we seeing here?
Well, I think this is a metaphor for Tommy Dean. All these different personas that we've seen of Dean in the past are all being sent down basically to the depths of hell by this Tommy Dean here.
That is a great call, Travis. The incarnations of Tommy Dean that we have seen throughout his entire career, not just here in WFC, but really all the way back to the beginning, before he was even Tommy Dean. And now, this incarnation of Tommy Dean, the most violent, the most unstable, as he has been pushed to depths that I'm sure he never felt he would get to. And he is pushed there by a man that at one time he called his best friend, his brother, his tag team partner. But tonight, as it has been for such a long time, you heard in the video leading up to this, for the better part of 1 year, Tommy Dean and Wesley Crane have been at odds with each other. It started at the 12th anniversary show. It started with the betrayal such a long time ago. And we haven't heard
this song in quite a while.
Not a long time.
And that signaled a different version of Crane. Oh my Lord, the most violent side of Crane that we have seen to this date. And it looks like he got that mallet back that was stolen from him last month. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, Scotty, get out of the way, because Wesley Crane is coming through. And I got to admire the restraint being shown by Tommy Dean as he stares at Wesley Crane. And the two men come face to face. Ryan Lee, you want to be real careful right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match has a 30-minute time limit and is scheduled for one fall. This match is for the WFC Hometown Heroes Championship. Introducing first, standing to my right, he is the challenger, weighing in at 245 pounds, representing the tribe of excessive violence. This is out of this world, Tommy Dean.
Tommy Dean is not moving. He is focused 100%.
And his opponent, standing to my left, he weighed in at 185 pounds from Little Rock, Arkansas. He is your reigning and defending WFC Hometown Heroes Champion, the self-proclaimed Satan, Wesley
And that's the incarnation that we are familiar with that very theme we heard.
And that is probably the most disturbing of all the incarnations of Wesley Crane that we know, and we've seen a lot of them.
Oh, absolutely we have. As a matter of fact, one of those iterations of Tommy Dean, actually if not two of them, was associated with Wesley Crane. We've been through their history before. They've been, oh man, and they're going hot and heavy right off the bat. This is a team that was Parabellum. They've been in excessive violence. They've been in Haven. They have such a recorded history with one another that it all ends right here, right now, at the 13th anniversary.
They say the best friends make the worst enemies.
No, it's good friends, better enemies.
Fair enough. Well, right now, Tommy Dean and Wesley Crane, I am sure, want nothing more than to beat the ever-loving hell out of each other. But what they cannot forget, what neither of them, especially Tommy Dean, cannot forget, is that the Hometown Heroes Championship is on the line. And if Tommy goes too far, then everything he has worked his way for up to this point is all for naught, and that championship slips from his grasp.
Hard knife-edge chop there to Crane. And right now, Dean is just
stalking. Yeah, right, exactly. The body language, as he is relentless, he's like Michael Myers. He's just coming at Wesley Crane, showing no emotion.
I would even argue that that's not Michael, that's Jason, considering the mask that we saw him wear coming out. And the referee, Jesse Beeler, I think is going to be quite loose, shall we say, with this match because of the history.
Commending a good commendment there for Jesse Beeler. He understands this is a match the fans want to see. This is a match these two men want to have. And Wesley Crane calling for a chair from one of the WFC faithful.
Well, we know why, because this is what he generally likes to do. Set up the chair, prop his opponent up, and then he just levels them with a foot. And now, is he? I can't tell. Is he biting him? Is that what? I think Crane is biting Dean. Hard foot to the face there. And I think he's going to measure for a second and does connect with it. One more, Crane calls.
This time, we go all the way around.
All right, Crane now makes his way around the ring. Oh, but he doesn't know, or maybe he picked up right there that Tommy Dean. Look out,
that's exactly
through the ropes. Dean tried to avoid the inevitable, but Wesley Crane, as always, has about 6 or 7 different plans running through his head as far as what to do, when to do it, and now throws Tommy Dean back into the ring, makes his way up to the top rope, off the rope, Dean watching, springboard into a cutter.
Cutter hit to perfection, and Dean, he's not wasting any time, which is exactly what you should do.
Frog splash!
And falls right into the pin, the 2, and only a 2 count, says referee Jesse Beeler.
Beeler in excellent position right there. That was a great combination by Tommy Dean.
You know, these guys have faced each other, I don't know, countless times through Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, anywhere else that you might be able to imagine they've been. So they know each other like the back of their hands. So it's going to be interesting to see which one of them can pull out that one maneuver that's going to change the course of this match.
Dean out, Wes in. He's grabbed the jacket. He throws the jacket in the head of Tommy Dean, picks him up. Death Valley driver into the corner.
And that has taken Dean possibly out of the match. No, only a 2 count there. These guys have been hot and heavy and fast since the word go.
Hey, go put that up.
And Beeler throwing the jacket to referee, or being thrown the jacket rather, as Wesley Crane takes advantage of the referee's distraction, digs his fingers into the eyes.
Oh,
and now it's just right in front of Beeler. And And again, a disqualification would serve Crane very well. You get to hang on to the championship, but I'm not sure that's really what his focus is in this match. We've seen Wesley Crane, we saw it at Strava Slamza. Crane basically being a cheerleader for Tommy Dean in his match against Chris Bay.
That's right.
And then expressing such disappointment in Tommy Dean at that point. The master of mind games. As much as Duke Cornell was playing mind games with Riker, Wesley Crane has a PhD in those things.
You don't say. A PhD in pain is what Wesley Crane got from his doctorate in hell. And now, the boot to the face again.
One more time. Do I suck?
Crane is actually responding to a young fan out here saying he's going to do one more time to Dean.
Dean fires back. Two of the men trading blows in the middle of the ring here. Tommy coming out on the upper end, well, briefly, and then a chop to the throat by Crane. Crane reversed onto the ropes. Dean, duck around.
Whoa, that was a unique neck breaker there. Almost caught him in like a European uppercut, and on the way down was able to maintain control of the head and hit that neck breaker there.
And now Dean, almost Bruiser Brody-like,
Yeah.
as he comes across the face with the boot. Dean calling for the tornado DDT, but a momentary hesitation there as Crane catches him, suplexes him into the corner.
And now Crane is moving the prone body of Dean right now away from the ropes. I thought he was going to follow up with a cover attempt, but I think in this version of Wesley Crane's self-proclaimed Satan, he's just looking to add more punishment to Dean before he goes for the cover.
Crane now, very methodical, looking for the superplex off the top rope.
Oh!
And he catches it. It may have taken as much out of Crane as it did Dean, but Crane now positioning himself over the right shoulder, leaving the left shoulder vacant, and Tommy Dean escapes and survives to fight on.
This has been just draining on both guys. They've just been hitting the gas pedal on everything, and it almost looks like they're at a game of one-upsmanship of who can throw out the biggest move one after the other, and neither one of them has been able to keep the other down.
Oh, look out. Crane positioning Tommy. Oh, roll up by Tommy. Only two. Crane avoids the charge. European style in the corner. Tries to pull Tommy out of the corner. Tommy holds his ground. And
now just biting.
Yeah.
Back to the bite, which served him well earlier, and it looks like it's gotten Dean off course once again. Float
Crane
over.
up and over, and a standing side kick from Wesley Crane as he mounts the top rope. Look at that! Straight into a, well, I thought he was maybe going to go for a Styles Clash, instead buckle bomb. And Crane,
And now pressing him, slamming him down.
such power, so much that, again, the impact on the ribs, and Tommy can't follow up with the pin. He may have been able to win the championship right there.
Maybe, but not at this moment. Dean is just worn out from throwing his best moves at Crane. Now the audience is starting to get behind Tommy Dean once again, willing him on.
Tommy charging in, another boot in the corner. Off the ropes, right across the face wash style.
A second one, going for the hat trick.
And he connects it.
Very Tim Rockwell-esque there. And now he's just driving Crane's face into the canvas and on the apron nonetheless.
And again, referee Jesse Beeler wanting to try to exercise some leniency, wanting these two men to get this out of the system, but he's got to enforce some rules somewhere. And now it's almost a defiant spit in the air from Wesley Crane towards Tommy Dean. As Dean charges in, runs straight into the elbow. Crane mounts to the second rope, but eats a kick from Tommy, who yanks him off into a cutter
right
from the second rope.
1, 2. Oh, man.
Again, so close. So close. And this has got to build the frustration inside Tommy Dean.
How could it not? I mean, really, Tommy has thrown his best at Wesley, and it still has not kept him down.
Tommy Dean looking to the WFC faithful for motivation here as he picks up Wesley Crane. Maybe going to position him for the SSJ. No. Look, oh, and Crane drops to both of his knees.
I think is he hugging the leg of Dean there? I believe that's exactly what he's doing.
Well, I don't necessarily understand this approach, but there are many times that I've not understood what Wesley Crane has done, and now Kawada kick.
Yeah, the Kawada kicks. Both men have learned how to use this effectively.
Vicious knife edge chop, and again, more Kawada kicks. Combination style here. Downstairs and upstairs. Crane, well, I was about to say he stayed on his feet, but it finally puts him down. And Beeler may need to move in and check on the condition here of Wesley Crane, because I suspect that he may be seeing more than stars right now.
Yeah, and it's not bright lights either.
No. It's almost like Tommy Dean is having to hold himself back from doing things. You can kind of see in his face.
Well, I mean, think of the history. They've been best friends. I mean, there's got to be, even with all the bad blood, there's got to be a semblance of...
Oh
my God! Oh, my Lord almighty!
That was a destroyer inside from the out. I don't even... How did it not put Tommy Dean down?
Oh, no, but look what's coming.
Hell stop! That's got to be it right there. Crane rolls Tommy over. Hooks the leg. One!
Oh, my God.
Did he even get one?
I think he got the one.
Where is Tommy Dean finding this?
I have never seen what looked to be a suplex attempt from the outside apron to the top rope be reversed into a destroyer. You would have thought that avalanche destroyer would have spelled the end for Dean, but somehow he kicked out at 2, and then followed up by a hell stomp by Crane, kicked out again to Dean.
Crane has now ripped the top turnbuckle off. Crane rolling up. Oh, look out. Tommy runs straight into Jesse Beeler, who was attempting to put that. He got the mallet. Crane got the mallet.
And the exposed buckle went right into Beeler. Beeler never saw a thing.
But Crane's got the pin now, and Beeler can't turn around and make the pin because he was ran head first into that exposed turnbuckle. Beeler finally around 2.
What is it going to take for either man?
After the destroyer, I don't know what else he can do.
I mean, the mallet should have just solidified everything, and still Dean kicked out.
Maybe one of these two men has put a kitchen sink under the ring. I'm not sure, because that's about all that's left. And there goes West to look.
But again, this is no disqualification. No,
it's not. That's the thing. We said that Beeler was allowing a lot of lax rules enforcement. He understands the importance of the match. And what I think Wesley Crane has found a table.
I believe that's exactly what it is. We'll get confirmation in a second.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
that's the table.
You know, the beats of the drum from Wesley's theme almost echoed as he was slamming on that table just now. I can only imagine what Crane has going through his demented mind to put Tommy not just through the table, but how.
Well, it looks like I think we see the how. But Tommy not going to allow that to happen as he rolls through. Crane with the kick to the face, though. And Crane now making his way up to the second rope, off the ropes. Runs straight to a goozle by Tommy. And the eyes right there. Nope, never mind.
Oh, wait a minute, no.
Oh, no!
The Peeler's even confused what to do.
Well, Beeler doesn't want to count both men out. That doesn't achieve the end result. But he's going to be in a position where he's got to start doing something.
I don't know if, he's refusing to do anything at this moment.
And amazingly, Tommy Dean is at least to his knees.
Crane, it's like he's looking for Crane.
Well, he is, because look there. Tommy doesn't, maybe he sees it now, I don't know. But Wesley Crane has come out from underneath the ring. He's put on one of the head coverings. Wait a minute. Is
what? What are you questioning here?
well, that.
I mean, oh, it's he's wearing the mask.
He did. He put. Wait, but is.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my Lord! Again. Crane tried the psychological approach to basically scare Tommy out of his wits, and it did not work.
Every single tactic that Wesley Crane usually relies upon, and he's got a wide range of them. All of them coming up short here tonight against the one man who understands them best, as Crane basically dragged Tommy by his jaw. Now positioning him up on the second rope. The remnants of the costume left in the ring as Wes now prepares again for another superplex, perhaps. Crane making his way out. And Crane looking deep in the soul, if there is one, of Wesley Crane.
What is Tommy planning here, as if the headbutt wasn't enough?
What's he planning? I think he's planning an SSJ from the second rope.
Oh my God.
He absolutely is. No, man!
He spiked him.
Tommy yanks Wes in, covers him. We
Mercifully,
have
it's
a
over.
new Hometown Heroes champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match and the new Hometown Heroes champion, Tommy D.
All the sacrifice, all the doubt, all the effort has finally paid off, as for the second time, Tommy Dean is the Hometown Heroes champion, and he has done it at the expense of his former best friend. He has put the nail in the coffin of this rivalry. And Tommy Dean can now look forward to another profitable reign as your Hometown Heroes champion.
This was the damnedest rivalry we had seen in quite some time. And for it to end like that, the Avalanche SSJ from the second rope was the move that finally spelled the end of Wesley Crane and his Hometown Heroes title reign.
Jesse Beeler raising the hand of Tommy Dean, and Tommy almost with a look of concern.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
As Wes being helped to his feet by Jesse Beeler, and Crane now standing. Well, maybe there's hope yet. Maybe there's a glimmer of humanity as Wesley Crane recognizes that tonight Tommy Dean was the better man. Wes gave it literally everything he had, everything he knew how to do. But at the end of the night, Tommy Dean once again stands tall as your Hometown Heroes champion.
Well deserved, hard fought, all the cliches.
Hey,
wait a minute!
What's going on? What's happening here?
That's Riley Grin!
Grin!
Oh, he's got the Ryder Cup trophy!
He can cash that in anytime he wants, and he is!
He is indeed!
He's doing it!
Yep!
The bell
Ladies
rings!
and gentlemen, Riley Grin is cashing in the Ryder Cup trophy!
Oh my Lord! How advantage is this? Grin cashing in that Ryder trophy at the most prone moment. Oh!
Tommy Dean has been through hell, and Tommy Dean is not going to walk gently into that night.
No, he is not. Oh, and a cutter! A variation of a cutter and a second spear!
Spear by Grin. Grin hooks the leg.
And that's it!
Oh my God!
Well, and just
Your
like
winner
that.
of this match and new WFC Hometown Heroes champion, ever after, Riley Grin!
It took Tommy Dean 7 years coming into WFC to finally capture the Hometown Heroes title. Riley Grin, his entire career, has barely been a year and a half.
Yeah.
And he's already won his first WFC gold.
And you know what? I just started thinking about this. It was the tutelage of Wesley Crane that brought us this version of Riley Grin, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Could this have been a backup plan by Crane?
Could this have been the plan?
That's exactly.
I mean, like what Wesley Crane softened Tommy Dean up,
Yeah.
and Riley Grin comes in, picks the bones, walks away. History in the making still possesses the Hometown Heroes Championship, and Tommy Dean, who fought so hard to bring that title home, can now only watch it fade away from him in the clutches of Riley Grin.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine what Tommy must be feeling right now. He had it in his hands for 3 minutes maybe,
If that,
and it's all gone.
just in the blink of an eye, a snap of a finger, and that spelled the end of the Hometown Heroes title reign for Tommy Dean. I'm at a loss.
Yeah. Well, that's one championship
Hey,
match.
wait, Burnham, what's